Hello everyone, once again I'm going to show you how to grow a plant from seed, and this time it is a lemon plant. I am showing you how to grow a lemon plant from seed because they give fruit very quickly in around 5 years, and you can plant them in containers. They're really hardy to the cold and can survive most soils and weather conditions. You can put them indoors or outdoors, whichever one you prefer. The method I'm using actually works for all citrus plants, but some plants are hardier than others, and lemons are like one of the strongest and hardiest plants. If you're doing this on another plant, such as an orange or a lime or maybe a grapefruit, their characteristics may be a little different. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to show you how to germinate one and then how to plant it, and I'll give you an update on how they're going. So here's a lemon. It's already been juiced out and most of its flesh has went away. It's been in the fridge for a week or so now, so all the seeds have dried and fallen to the bottom, but they can still grow. As you can see, here's the lemon and there's some good seeds inside. So this is the seed that will actually be growing. I have already peeled the seeds in advance, and I got around 10 seeds, maybe a few more. So there'll be like a tiny point on top, and you just need to grab it and peel it down. Some people use tweezers if that's easier. I just use my fingers, and this is what we get. There's another layer underneath this as well, a white layer, but don't peel down that far. We need this brown skin. So now this is how I'm going to germinate it. This is the empty husk, and I kept a couple seeds just to show you why you should use multiple. One of them's accidentally been cut down the middle, so when you're extracting the seeds you've got to be really careful not to cut them, because now that can't grow. And another thing is, some seeds are not fully ready yet. Like this seed is fully flat even with its skin on, so this is another thing to be aware of. Another thing is the difference between the seeds. The bigger seeds are like more healthy and have a higher chance of germination. Although you should try all seeds because you never know, and lemons are really, really strong plants. Anyway, here's my germination set. I've got an airtight box and some cotton pads. This is similar to the tissue paper method and works on the same principle, except it's just with some different equipment, because this is what I have. So I'm going to line the bottom with the first cotton pad, and then just place my peeled seeds on here. You want to leave a bit of room between them. If you do lots of lemon seeds, and I recommend you should because some of them won't germinate, try to do the biggest ones first, and try capitalize on the bigger and fatter ones, because these are the ones that will germinate more often. These are the ones that have a higher chance of germination, But the small ones, these will actually work as well, so make sure you don't leave any behind. After I've done this, I'll just put a cotton pad on top. Now these cotton pads have to be moist, and I've already pre-moistened them. I'm just going to pat this down a bit, and like so, and then just leave this container on. As I said before, this can be done with any citrus plant. Now this has to be kept in a nice warm spot for a week or two. It depends, some germinate quicker, some germinate later, and if you leave the skin on, it might take a few more days than it would with the skin peeled off. Now I will show you my established lemon plants and how to care for them. So here are my established lemon plants. They're doing well so far, and I put them in the porch because we get a lot of sunlight here and the glass acts like a greenhouse. So far they're doing so well. I haven't used any artificial growth light on them, and they're suffering from some deficiencies. Like this is an iron deficiency. This is the magnesium deficiency, I'm pretty sure. And I reported them just yesterday, and gave them some fertilizer to just see how well they're doing. This mixes compost and some fish stones. If you have perlite, you should use that instead. You should actually put some sand in this, but I think this will be fine. Lemons need a lot of good drainage, and I've made sure to put some drainage holes at the bottom of this container. These are about maybe a couple months old, so they've been sitting for a long time. Once they get to about a foot or so, these are only about 3-4 inches, so once they get to about a foot, I will think about planting them outside in their final positions. Obviously I'm not going to plant this much, but you should grow this much so you can pick the healthiest plants, like this, so that you can pick the healthiest plants to plant outside in your final location, as not all of them will make it. Some of them won't germinate, some of them will die along the way, and some of them just won't be healthy enough to survive. These are really hardy plants, but an unhealthy plant may not take the conditions we get in this cold climate. So I'm hoping that these do really well, and so far so good. These are some oranges I've grown. As you can see, they're a bit low on sunlight, but they'll be fine, I'm sure. These are grown in exactly the same way as lemons, and I've had success with this method. As you can see, I've got 3 orange plants coming, and I hope these will also survive. Oranges aren't as hardy as lemons, but they might just survive in the climate. Maybe if we bring them in for winter, they'll be fine. Thank you for watching my video, everyone, and I hope it has helped you a lot. Good luck with your plants, and I'll keep updated about these. The next video will probably be about how to grow apples from seed, and apples are really great plants. I'll tell you more about them next video. Thank you for watching, and good luck growing.